Welcome to Television, Intense TV. I'm your host, Robert Louis Tyler I, and tonight we have a very special episode. We've got the 5 gold record winning, 1 platinum album with Lil Wayne, the Hall of Fame inductee, the Grammy nominated, the great, the legend, right, by way of all the way from V-Town. We're going to have Danny Thomas on the show tonight, that's right, the legend. Founder of Funk Shun, member of Future Movement, member of Sergeant Tucker. He's into the hip hop, the rap. He's into all that. The young kid scene. This young man is a fine young man. I'll introduce a little later on in the show. And first, I was to tell you, I had this dream. This is a true story, right? I had this dream the other night. Oh, it wasn't the other night. It's a long time ago. I had this dream. I dreamt the joke, right, for like a monologue. So I was dreaming. Okay, so and the joke was. And it's in a dream, and I didn't know the answer. It's like, so what is a Russian pilot on a suicide mission with a hunchback, right? You know, and it's kamikaze. Get it? So he's a communist, and he's like Quasimodo. If I have to explain the joke, so he's got the communist flag ready, you know. So anyway, that joke, right? I don't know. I just dreamt that. It's a true story. It's like kamikaze, kamikaze. It's like, how do you say it? So yeah. A Russian pilot on a suicide mission with a hunchback. I was like, okay. So that was a weird dream. So then I was, and speaking of suicide mission, you know, like if suicide was illegal, they should have the death penalty, right? So then if people broke the law, they just kill. Now they should put them like in a hospital instead. Like they should have Evelyn Woods Hospital for people that are hooked on phonics. They could just go to it instead of the Evelyn Woods School. And speaking of school, the school I went to Comatose State, right? And I went to What's the Matter You University. And I was thinking about the colleges, and then I was thinking about the sports. You know, the guy Sterling, right? You know, so with the Clippers. So I'm thinking, well, now at least somebody will buy it. That's not some old rich white guy, right? He's like stacking grips. Oh wait, probably will be some old rich white guy by the Clippers anyway. So let me introduce, first of all, Danny Thomas. Always a pleasure to have Danny on the show.
Hey, well, thank you.
Welcome back. Yeah, Glad you could make it.
Good to be back.
All the way from V-Town, not too far away.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
So how was your trip over? You hit any traffic, sir?
Timed it really good.
Nice. Yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you about. You've been on. We talked about the 5 gold records and
yes.
Hall of Fame inductee, Grammy nominated, platinum, you know. How did it feel to get the platinum?
Oh, it felt great.
Yeah.
You know, it was fantastic. I was, I almost made it to the award show, the Grammy show for with Lil Wayne.
Right.
But I was on tour in Memphis and Mississippi.
Making some money.
In the South.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, but yeah, it was a very good time.
Yeah. You're on tour. You're on tour in Mississippi.
Yeah, Memphis, Mississippi. I was touring the southern area.
Oh, that's
New Orleans.
Right,
you know, the whole Baton Rouge.
The Chitlin route down through the
there
south
you go.
and come back up, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And then so they said accepting the award for Mr. Tom. No. Speaking of which, we had some nominees here on the show for music awards as well. You know, some other celebrities, right? So the nominees is like Jay Black right now, and the envelope, please. It says Jay Black. He's a singer with Ronnie Hudson right now on his new album, West Coast. And then the other nominee, it says here, Danny A. Thomas right here.
All right.
And the winner is, looks like Danny A. Thomas. So we have there's a music award for you.
It's
kind of heavy. You might need somebody to carry it to the car and load it in the trunk.
Wow, thank you very much.
Weighs like a ton.
Hey, I like
and Jay Black's award will have to wait till next
next
month, right? You know.
Okay.
So yeah. Because they keep making the awards bigger and better. And they said they're going to start doing the bigger and better ones every time, right? So that's nice. So that's from our sponsor, Doc's Trophy Shop, right over here on Jefferson, across from McDonald's. And I wanted to talk to
Very
you.
nice, very nice. I think all the people.
It's always an
I
honor.
couldn't do this without you.
It's always I know he had an acceptance speech in his top pocket, but it's always an honor to have Danny on the show, you know. And,
Thank you.
We're not worthy. He's a legend, and we had.
Thank you back. No, I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm just.
And we'll put it here with the flowers. Yeah, with our other sponsor, Sal the Flower Guy. Yeah, right?
Okay.
And then and now I was going to ask you about how many times have you been on? Like I've seen you on Soul Train, right? You know, how many times have you been on that one too?
A bunch.
Yeah.
About a dozen.
I saw you were one of them. This was the coolest one. You were wearing like a green. Everybody was wearing a different kind of a silk outfit. Kind of. You had like a green, I think, color on, or doing on the keyboards and stuff. I like that. That was a cool video.
Thank you.
Then you were on American Bandstand, right?
Yes.
Or American Dance Band, as I like to call it, right? So, and that was. How was that? What was that like? Did they mic you up, and did you have to go into hair and makeup? I mean not hair.
Oh, yeah.
But makeup.
Yeah, makeup for sure.
And did they do the little clip-on mics and all that? And
Yes, sir.
stuff?
Yes.
And I don't want to give any trade secrets, right? But did they ever do like you know how they do that Milli Vanilli or whatever you call it, where you guys?
Yeah.
And then they play them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to give any trade secrets away, but. Have you ever just lip synced?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's everybody does that
Everybody
nowadays, right?
does
I mean, the award ceremony, you know, all that, right? They do
Yeah.
that. Everybody does that nowadays, anyway. You know. And then, so I wanted to ask you about. Now, you had a CD, and it's with Martin Luther. It's a tribute to Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes.
And it's and you awarded it. You presented it to Martin Luther King III. Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but. Maybe we can drop that graphic. It's the number 1. It's Martin Luther King III. We can drop that graphic, and there we go. And maybe you can describe to me a little bit about this. Give me the background on this.
Well, the event was in Oakland. It was he was here speaking, you know, and I was able to present him, you know, the CD personally, you know, at the event.
Wow. So you got to meet him and everything. That's like quite a.
Yeah, he's very nice, down-to-earth guy.
Down-to-earth guy.
You know,
He's a humble guy.
Yes. And
like you, like yourself, you're down-to-earth, humble guy. You know.
Thank you very much. Yes.
True story, though. Yeah. And that was in Oakland, right?
Yes.
And what inspired you to make this CD?
Well, the original CD was done in 2000.
Okay.
One of my first gospel groups was Revelation 2000. And that the song was first featured then. Okay, so about 10 years, and I performed on a yearly basis at events for Martin Luther King celebration, his birthday, and stuff like that over the last few years.
Wow.
And so something just spoke to my spirit and said, why don't you update it a little bit, revise it, you know, and it's time. And we did. Myself and Michael Nelson is the performer on the song.
Nice.
Did a great vocal arrangement of it and everything. And
right.
we collaborated and put it together, and it's new and improved, and everybody seems to like it.
It's fantastic, man.
Yes.
And then you had, now, as I mentioned, correct me if I'm wrong, Future Movement. Correct?
Yes.
Is that kind of like a hip hop and rap kind of new, younger kid kind of a, because you're kind of a younger kid, you know, that spirit. You know,
exactly. I'm never going to grow up.
Right.
But yeah, actually, it's an attempt to bring the old and the young together through music, through dance as well as sing, a little bit of rap, you know, bring all the genres to music so that the young folks can appreciate what we do.
Right.
Okay? And we learn to appreciate what they do, and we all just, you know, appreciate each other.
And
okay?
I've heard Future Man. I went and saw them live, and maybe we can drop that graphic. It's number 2 with the keyboard, the little Future move. There we go. And here we got We Party Hard, and we'll hear a little bit of a sample of this We Party Hard, that song, coming up a little later in the show. And that's you right there on the keyboards, right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm in disguise.
In disguise. Yeah, incognito right there, right? Yeah. So what we want to do is get you on the show every week. You could be the new Paul Schaefer on the show, you know. Come in every week and do, you can do theme song. You can do like set up a little keyboard over here, and then when we have our guests in, you can play. And I'll pay you the same thing I'm paying my crew here already.
Oh, okay.
Same rate.
Oh, the good life.
Yeah. High rolling. We'd be stacking them grips right up.
Okay.
See, we'd be high rolling right over here. Yeah. So and I want to do maybe go Times Herald, maybe do a little newspaper story on all the celebrities we're getting in, because you know, if it wasn't for guys and celebrities like you, we wouldn't be having all these sponsors, you know, for furniture and flowers and trophies and music awards. And if it wasn't for our sponsors, we wouldn't be having all these celebrities coming on. So they kind of help each other that way, you know. So, and another one I wanted. Do you have any like events that are coming up like pretty quick?
I'm so glad you asked.
All right.
Yes, this month, as a matter of fact.
Oh, here we go. Here's a graphic right here.
So, Funk Shun featuring you all.
Really?
Yes.
Nice. And that's June 29th?
Yes.
Sunday. And where's this located at?
Lakewick. Lakewood, right?
Where?
Lakewick.
Yeah?
Lakewood. I can't
remember. It's,
blow it up. But it's right outside of Stockton at the, at the amphitheater.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably be there filming it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't I make a promise about something like that, right? Yeah,
For sure.
Okay, that was right. I got to check out a camera for 3 days, come out for that one day, and get some footage, right?
Sure.
I got it on my calendar, so don't let me forget. And that's near Stockton, so we're gonna, and that's Funk Shun, right?
Yeah.
Featuring you, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So that's sweet. Yeah. I like that. So we're about halfway through the show. We got about 16 minutes left, you know.
Oh, wow. Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun, right? You know, it's
like
a half-hour show, and it's like, hey, it seemed like 7 minutes, right? So, you know, and so.
No commercials even.
Yeah. But it's always a pleasure to have you on the show, you know. And I think in about 60 seconds, I want to play that We Party Hard. Is that how you pronounce it? Is that the name of the song?
Yes.
Yeah, We Party Hard. So we could probably set up that little number for a little music intro. We got time. We got plenty of time. We got another 15 minutes, right? So we'll set up that CD, and tell me what inspired you to write that song.
Okay, well, like I said, there's something to come up with something new and different. I would inspire the young folks to be able to appreciate what I do, you know, a little bit of jazz flavor, you know, and mix it with a little hip hop as well, you know.
I like it.
Thank you. We will be debuting the song live at the concert on the 29th. I got break dancers and everything coming out.
Serious?
Yeah, man.
That's gonna be nice. I saw you down in the city performing, you know, so the balançoire.
Well, it's really exciting, you know, the new band. I have a DJ, turntable, along with the band, hype man.
Right.
Okay, break dancers. Oh man, it's an awesome brand new show, man. And we still doing some fat confunction.
I look forward to that.
Yeah.
That's you on the keyboards right there, I could tell.
Yeah.
That signature move, right?
Yeah. How you know?
It's my favorite thing to play is keyboards.
Oh. That's my boy Diggs. He likes to be incognito, but I'm gonna bust him out. Shout out to Diggs on the mic.
Yep. Yeah, shout out Diggs. He had a little surgery on his shoulder too.
Cosmic Entertainment Productions.
He's healing up and he's on the mend.
Yep.
Feeling better.
Yep.
Cosmic Entertainment. Out of Sacto. Sack of tomatoes.
Okay.
Sack of pimento. Yeah. I want to get a keyboard right here when I hear that.
All right now.
Just mount one on my desk.
They have a pad, a keyboard pad that you can lay over like
oh, seriously? It's just thin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And you can play it.
Really?
Yeah, you can actually do that.
They're coming up with so much stuff nowadays. You know?
Oh, yeah. Great time.
We just used to have the old Fender Rhodes, you know, 88 key.
Oh,
that was
man.
the standard.
Oh, that was the bomb, though.
Heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Load that thing.
I like to see all kind of people dancing, man. From bebopping, doo-wopping to breakdancing and pop locking. Let's keep it cracking, man. Give a hand for our man, Danny Thomas in the house.
Cheers.
All right, now.
Danny Thomas in the
much.
house.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We can go ahead and bring that music down a tone and bring our voices up a tone. We'll discuss that because that was awesome. You know, I'm impressed. That was I could just imagine what it'd be like live, right? You know?
Yeah, yeah, I can't wait.
So that's awesome. Yeah, yeah. Pop lockers and break dance and everything, right?
Yeah.
So, and you got the two turntables on the mic and the keyboards and everything.
The DJ, the hype man.
The hype man, yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's
I
gonna
want to
be
be the hype
exciting
man.
show. But come on out.
Yeah, yeah.
We got plenty of mics.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fantastic. So, now you were born in California?
Vallejo.
In Vallejo. You were born in Vallejo.
Yes.
Born and raised. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you used to hang out. Or you were nearby the church where Sly was playing keyboards and hanging out and singing, right?
1826 Carolina. His church is right a half a block on the corner from my house.
Yeah.
And in the summer,
Right,
we had the windows down,
Right.
because, I could hear them. Their church would last like until 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night.
Dang.
In those days.
Seriously?
I would go to sleep listening to those guys.
Is that right?
Yeah. That was an awesome time.
So how long were their services? Like, not the typical 3 hours, but more
no.
like 6.
That evening service when they came back,
Yeah, yeah.
they was having church back in those days.
Yeah.
I'm about, that's like a whole different lifetime. I was like 7.
Right, right.
Yeah. Between 5 and 7.
Yeah?
8, yeah.
You're 8 years old? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Listening to those guys play.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I used to in the early '70s. I'd buy the album, and get on the keyboards and just play whatever I heard in there, and then, off of them, and we everyday people, whatever I could hear on the album, and then I would get the Herbie Hancock album, and play that Chameleon, anything I could hear on a record, I could pretty much play on the keyboards, but I can't read music or anything like that, So,
Okay, so that's great.
And then I play Headhunters album or the Chameleon, Watermelon Man, and those are a couple of my favorite songs, and I get some Led Zeppelin, play that on the keyboard, and stuff like that, and whatever records I had laying around, So it's but yeah, keyboards is I've been in a band for 40 years, It's we were at a band out of Napa and Vallejo called Stage Fright, and 1973 or so, So I don't know what happened with them guys. They were probably doing drugs, So they phased out, but yeah, but keyboards is my favorite. I play almost every instrument, but keyboards I think
Wow.
I really love for keyboards,
Okay.
So, and do you play other instruments too? You play guitar and bass and maybe some harmonica or some anything?
Well, in high school, I played. That was the thing to do in high school. Played multiple instruments:
Right.
clarinet, saxophone,
Yeah.
bass guitar. But I stopped at that part, and then I just started focusing on developing my piano.
I took trumpet in 3rd grade, and they said, okay, they went around the room. Everybody played the little section they were supposed to do. And I was just seeing what everybody else was doing, right? And then I played it, and the guy goes, well, that's fantastic. That's great. He said, you played every note perfectly, but you didn't look at the paper. Get an F, you flunked. Because I couldn't read music. I was just seeing what the guy before me did.
Yeah.
So I was out of there after that. No more trumpet for me.
Wow.
I played a little bit of mandolin and violin and 4-string banjo, Fender, that I got at home, and a couple songs on 5-string banjo. 5-string's hard for me on the banjo.
Okay.
And guitar, and electric bass, and stuff like that.
Cool.
But did you do the saxophone thing?
Oh yeah, I like the saxophone.
Yeah, yeah.
That
All the girls in school probably like the saxophone player, right? You know, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was,
That's the thing to be, is the saxophone player, right?
Yeah,
if you're in school.
Yeah, very good instrument to play.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, all the women go wild, right? And they say, hey, this guy plays sax.
Yeah, yeah. But I decided to stick to the keyboard.
Yeah.
Keyboard.
I think it's more versatile, you know, because, and then nowadays, too, with the keyboards, they could do like drum machine and this and that, and keep beat and all this other stuff, you know, right?
Yeah, it's very good. I'm really glad I stuck with the keyboard.
I remember just when the mini Moogs and the micro Moogs were coming out with the little wheel, you know, and you had the little screen you could touch and it would bend the notes and stuff like that. Was cool.
Oh yeah, those are still classic instruments.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been out of the music scene for a while, for quite a while. I gave away. The only thing I got left right now is 2 violins and a mandolin and a 4-string banjo, like a Fender. That's all I got at the house right now.
Okay.
So, you know, maybe on my birthday we'll have some like live musicians, you know, come out to the house, have a big garden party or something. You know, at the end of the summer here. You know,
Yeah.
so. And you're invited, of course, you know. So.
Thank you. I'll be there.
You live close by, so get a good group together. You know, it's gonna be
Okay.
fun. Yeah, yeah.
Do it.
So we got about 8 minutes left. Looks like our floor manager ran away. He probably had to go to the bathroom. No, he'll be back soon, right? You know. So
I'm sure.
So what else is happening right now? Anything good? We got about 7.5 minutes left, so we got time to chat.
Always.
What about your buddy Sergeant Tucker? How's he doing right now? Yeah.
Sergeant Tucker's doing fine.
Good.
You know.
Yeah, I miss him. Yeah, yeah. Good guy.
You'll see him on the 29th. He'll be there with me.
Right. I'll be there.
Him, and I got 10-piece band, 3 horns.
Wow.
You know, fat rhythm section.
Nice.
You know, I got Carl Bracey on lead vocals from Vallejo.
Cool. Yeah, yeah.
And he's dynamite. You know, so yeah, we'll all be there.
Right on. Yeah. Last week, I ran into your buddy Daryl Edwards.
Yes.
Yeah. He was playing at Silos, where you played as well, with Sergeant Tucker, and I went and saw you guys perform. And took a date, bought a ticket, got this girl in, checked it out, you know, and it's pretty smooth, nice little ambiance right there, and the waitresses were very attentive, and the food's good. You know, they got the little, they got this guy there now. It's a chef, Marcos, and he's really good, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, he was playing at Silos, and so.
A very good friend of mine,
thought,
very good dude.
This guy sounds pretty good. Let me get him on the show. You know, I don't know him from Adam. You know, right? You know, so yeah, so he performed last week, flawless performance on the keyboards.
Yeah.
So got 5 minutes left on the show, so we got about 5 minutes left. We'll so he came in and did a little interview last week, did a little thing, and then did his thing on the keyboard there. You know.
Well, great.
So I had no idea you guys were friends. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we go back a ways.
Right. And then I did look on his friends thing like yesterday or something, right? His friends list on Facebook, you know, because I tried to send him a friend request, and it took him a few days, and he sent back, you know. So it's been a week since he's been on the show, right? So I'm like, I'm looking, and he's friends with my aunt. I'm like, well, how does he know my aunt, right? She's from Vietnam, right? You know, from my wife's side of the family, right? So, Lu Huang. And so I'm like, how does he know? I must have went and got his nails done. I don't know. I mean, we got a pedicure. I don't know what happened, right? So, or maybe she cut his hair, you know, or something, you know. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm checking it out. I'm like, well, he's got 5 friends on Facebook. There's Danny, you know, and then there's my aunt, and then there's a couple other cats, you know, in the music industry. But I'm like, I don't know, the Vietnamese gal, she doesn't play any instruments. Right? You know,
What's she doing there?
Nails, yeah, no, she does. They cut hair and do nails and stuff like that. Yeah, they used to cut my hair. That's how I started hanging out with them originally. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I hadn't cut my hair for 2.5 years now, so yeah, so it's been. I haven't combed my hair for about 2.5 years.
Hey, that's a very manageable hairstyle.
oh, you don't wash it? I go, no, I wash my hair. You know, it's Head and Shoulders. They're like, really? Yeah, Head and Shoulders. So it's, you know, it's washed, it's dried, that was the girl supposed to come on the show tonight. She said, I want to do so, like flip your hair over the side, do this stuff, and make it like skateboard look, you know, like pin this out. And like, okay. And she's like, I'm going to come in there and then powder your nose or something. It's like too shiny, something like that. I'm like, she wants to be in the credits and stuff. Jessie Buck. And I'm like, okay. So we got about 4 minutes left. So, but then she said her motor scooter, she's coming to go down here. And somebody left a note threatening her on her motor scooter, right?
Really?
So she has to go to the authorities. She goes, I can't come to the studio. I got authority. That's okay. I just have my hair just hang out. You know? So
that might
Danny's
be a
hair
good
looks
fit.
fine. So I'm like, we're good to go. You know?
There you go.
We don't have to have her on tonight, you know? So, so we got about 3 minutes left. Do you want to do any, talk about anything in particular, do any shout outs or say hi to anybody?
I'd just like to say hello to all my fans out there in TV land and stuff. Thank you for your support. I've already talked about Cosmic Entertainment, you know, all the guys from the band for the Funk Shun. Upcoming dates on the 29th. I just wish invite everybody to come out. It's free at the Apple Theater, and let's have some fun.
Yep, and Soul Legacy Entertainment, Nina Burnside over in Sacto as well.
We all
Shout
be there.
out to Nina Burnside. It's
That's
right there.
it.
We got about 2 minutes left. There's that event right there again, Sunday, June 29th, 2014, and because I don't have the rolling on the show with the KSVY radio voice on anymore, so I got to do that Sunday. So yeah, I got a couple shout outs as well. But it's always an honor to have you on the show, you know, and the legend, you know, right here.
Thank you.
In our presence, you know, and
thank you for the trophy, man. It's cool.
You can put that on there with all the, if there's any room left on your trophy shelves, right? You can put that right up there.
For sure.
With the rest of them, because it's always a pleasure to have you on the show, you know, as well.
Man.
And you're always welcome back. We'll have to do that Paul Schaefer thing sometime, like weekly. So cheers. I'm going to go ahead and read a couple shout outs.
Okay.
And we got a minute and a half of credits. Hopefully this time we show all the credits and everybody reads all the credits, or we shoot the cat, right? So I just want to say, boy howdy. Yeah. Guests of the television show, stay at arm's length, transportation provided by Skateboard. We'd like to thank our guest, the legend, Danny Thomas, right here in our studio. And also want to thank our sponsors, Sal, the flower guy, delivers these flowers faithfully every week on our show. Also, we have Doc's Trophy Shop, who makes these music awards every time. We have a special guest on that wins. Furniture for Less. That's our new sponsors, bringing in all new furniture. So we're going to trade this stuff out, get all new stuff. They say, come in, pick up whatever you want, brand new. I'm like, really? Yeah.
Right on.
We're going to go ahead and take him up on that. Thank our live studio audience. We want to thank our TV studio audience. Napa studio audience is the greatest in the world. American Canyon. Also, we have the Jailhouse, kind of a captive audience. They have to watch this channel, right? You know. So I got parting gifts. You'll never part with. Sell it on eBay later, right? Make a lot of money, yeah.
Okay.
And then God bless you and yours. Don't forget our YouTube channel, Television 707. So till next time, America, pretty much, we're out of here. And then I'm thinking, you know, what we ought to do is do like a photo op, you know, and take a picture, and then maybe go to the Times Herald. I got some pictures too from the last, you know, with Sergeant Tucker. But this map register's like Stalin, you know, like, because they're like, oh yeah, we got the Horseman's 75th annual something. I'm like, really? You know, that's more of a bunch of guys riding horses in the sticks in the country. You know, so I'm thinking, if the map register, it's like.